this morning, I had a guy set up like 60 yards from me, and that was a nightmare. This evening, I go to probably my favorite bow hunting spot. Everything's going great. Get in kind of early, start walking in, and there's a dead cow. Not very far from where I like to get. The smell was unbearable. Worst I've ever smelled in my life. It was terrible. So anyway, I called the landowner, let her know there's a cow down. So by the time I helped her drag it out of the pasture, it's like 5 o'clock. Second of all, there's no way I'm hunting next to that smell. I packed up all my stuff and I have headed to the other end of our farm. I have a really marginal wind tonight. I'm super late. I've rushed as much as I can to get up in the tree. It's 5:25. I can see my truck right there. But it was either that or just go home because I didn't have time to go to another property. I'm going to give this a go, and the first doe I see is going to go down. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Alright folks, that one was a tough one. I had all these bucks working for my left, but they were all just little 4 points, 2 4 points and a spike. But I had 2 does on my right side here. I've been watching them for a while, and I thought there's a road in front of me about 25 yards, and that's where I thought they were gonna go. Of course, that's not where they went. They walked right underneath my freaking stand. I could not move, could not do anything. So the first one, I just had to let her walk by. Couldn't move the camera on her, couldn't do anything because I had this other one coming right to me. So she gets past. I start filming the second one. You might can get it. I don't know if I've got it in frame, but the first one caught me trying to grab my bow. Also had this tiny hole to shoot through. The reason why I took the shot was if I let her keep going, she was going to walk the same trail as the first one, I think, and it was just directly facing away from me, and I couldn't get a shot. So anyway, I took the shot. I feel decent about it. It didn't go through her. I'm hoping it hit that offside shoulder. I could see her running across the field with my arrow still in her. I'm hoping she didn't make it too far, but we'll see. But anyway, I'll check back with you. I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I'm gonna pack up and go ahead and bring my stuff to the truck, get my flashlight, come back and look for her. Hopefully I've got some decent blood. I went to a 3-blade fixed blade broadhead this year. It's a G5 Montix, new, solid, and I sharpened it, so I'm hoping it went through the front shoulder, through one side and buried in her offside shoulder. The only problem is I'm afraid there's not going to be any blood, but we're going to go give it a look, and I'll check back with you.
Alright, folks. So, slightly dejected right now because can't find any blood. There goes my light. Let me turn this on here. Couldn't find any blood. I know the deer's dead. It ran to the next property over. I'm pretty sure it died right over there, but we don't have permission to go over there yet. It's 53 degrees right now. It's supposed to get down to about 50, so I'm hoping the deer stays good overnight. And I've got to help that landowner with cows in the morning, so I guess we're going to look again in the morning, see what we can find. Thanks.
All right, folks, so we're back at the crime scene. We've been looking for blood for, what, maybe an hour?
An hour. Nothing.
Still nothing. We have no idea where this deer went to.
As you can see in the shot, or in the frame, Derek did an amazing job of filming. And he made a sitting down shot, but it looks like, I mean, it's a quarter and away shot. We've taken 1,000 times. And I felt like the broadhead hit the offside shoulder, but I mean, it looked like a double lung to me.
Yeah, I can't believe we can't find a drop of blood. We can find she smacked a tree wide open. We found the hair on the tree, no blood. Like I said, I'm shooting the G5 Montic new solid blades. I've never had this issue, even without a pass through. I know pass-throughs, that's what you want, but I still have found blood eventually, and I filmed her running through the field, so we know roughly where she was at, and there's a pretty good bet of exactly where she went back in at.
Still nothing.
So
now
I'm scrambling, to be honest with you.
I mean, and it's got me kind of panicking and worrying too, because I mean, this is obviously, I mean, you get excited, you shoot a deer, we come out here and we kill does and we kill really whatever we want to. We like to have the meat. But this does not instill confidence, and now both of us are kind of in a what do you do scenario.
And last year I shot Magnus stingers and I liked them.
The blood trail was not.
The blood trail wasn't great, but at least there was blood.
There was blood.
So I've got some of those at the house. I shot schwackers for years, and I wasn't getting pass-throughs, so that's why I ditched those. But you know, I never had this issue with those, so we've been debating. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you shoot. What are you having luck with?
And we've been through.
And what grain?
Yeah, what grain do you shoot? And we've been through this. We don't really go into the heavy arrow set. I do think there's something to the heavy arrow, and maybe if you were shooting a heavy arrow, you'd have blown through that shoulder.
maybe that's a possibility. Then we started getting blood. But, I mean, we went through, you know, tuning our arrows to the point of, you know, building a spine indexer and making sure that our bow was tuned. And we were scrambling, you know, the weekend before velvet season, getting yours to tune because the broadheads wasn't hitting where the field points. And we went through all this work and shot how many hours in the off season. When we start shooting, we threw a video up shooting on Super Bowl Sunday whenever it was 33 degrees outside in the afternoon. I mean, it's not like we just go in and picked our bow up last week and started thumping a few, or I mean, we put the work in, and it looked like you made a good shot.
Yep, and the bad part is there's about, I don't know, 30 buzzards. So we're thinking they're going to bring us right to her, and somebody has dumped a deer on the road, so it's like you can't even, they're just at a loss right now. Yeah. I mean, now it's warmed up enough. I don't think the deer is going to be good anymore. We may keep looking for a little while, but
at this point we're just scratching our heads and
don't know what to do.
Don't know what to do.
We don't have permission to go where we think she's at, and we don't know how to get permission. The landowner recently passed, so.
And then on top of that, it is just basically a grown-up field, 12 foot tall, grown-up field. And we have no direction of which way to go. I mean, we could grid search it, but even grid searches, you'd have to stand on top of her.
So,
and you may not even put that much effort in on a doe, but it's a good. I mean, you owe it to the animal to try. And then also, it would be nice to learn, to see what happened, to see if we could.
The problem is, though, the state we're hunting, you got to have landowner permission to do that. So, I mean, we're at a loss. You know, the landowner here has, you know, tried to call who she thinks might have ownership, but we can't get a hold of anybody, so we're just stuck. We can't find any blood. I mean, from where we filmed, or where I filmed coming through the field to where point of impact's at least 150 yards, so it should be some blood somewhere, but nothing.
Should be laying like where we're standing.
Yes, should be. Shouldn't have made it out of the field, I don't think. But yeah, let me know. Let me know on the shot. Drop us a comment. Drop us a comment on broadheads. What arrow weight you running? And what do you think about this deer?
And that's the thing too. I've shot gold tip, the hunters, pros or whatever, for how many years now? And
Long time.
And you switched to the Easton.
I've never shot gold tips. I shot some old school PSE ones forever, like, I don't know, 10 years. Then I bought some Easton Bloodlines. And I don't know, I don't feel like they're hitting as hard as the gold tips. So I've actually got some gold tips now, and I will probably be swapping this evening and doing some bow tuning and try to get this thing ready to go next weekend. I mean, that's all I know to do. I don't trust the broadheads now, so.
And I've got pretty much the same broadheads, and now I'm all up in the air and wondering, but, well, we know this is a long closing, but.
Yep, we're gonna let you know what's going on.
Don't know what to say.
So, we'll catch you later.
See y'all.